What's going on, guys? Jay the Black here. Shout out to everyone that's tuning in. I want to talk about Drea Michelle. I've spoken about her before. One of the most recent videos I did, well, actually it was two. I spoke about her impending eviction, and now it's been confirmed because reportedly the sheriff went to the home that her ex Tyrod Taylor purchased for her to live in to basically lock the doors to kick her out. She ran to her attorneys in order to get them to stop this from happening. Now, I don't know how you can stop an eviction when the courts have ordered you to be evicted, but apparently that is what is going on right now. And I'm going to tell y'all why this is epic karma, because Draya thought that she could just get with Jalen Green, because I believe she was still with Tyrod Taylor. This is why Tyrod Taylor is playing hardball with her and wants her out of that home, because I believe she cheated on Tyrod Taylor, because at the same time we saw that photo of her with Jalen Green, she was still dealing with Tyrod Taylor. That's why I was a little surprised when I saw that photo of her with Jalen Green. There are people that tried to say, well, you know, they're friends or whatnot. No, it's not. You know, that guy is having relations with her and has probably been having relations with her for a while now, probably for months. She was still with Tyrod Taylor. Tyrod Taylor purchased a home and he let her live in it. And she said that it was with the promise that he would then sell it to her. But as of now, Tyrod Taylor is trying to get her out of there. And it seems like the courts agreed and she is to be evicted, but she was able to get her attorneys to put a stop to it. Now, I'm going to read from this article. There are actually two articles I have. One of the articles from Your Web, shout out to them. They actually put my video in their article. They actually put my video in the article. So I'm gonna read the article that they have. I'm gonna actually link y'all to the article. They put my video in there, you know, shout out to them. It says, from reality star to legal combat, Drea Michelle battles Tyrod Taylor over property. Sheriff called. Entrepreneur and reality TV personality Drea Michelle is currently embroiled in a legal battle over her living situation following a disturbing encounter with the sheriff's department. Known for her role on reality TV series Basketball Wives LA, Drea has built a reputation as a strong and bold figure in the entertainment industry. Born in 1985 in Pittsburgh, she moved to Los Angeles to pursue her dreams, overcoming a challenging upbringing primarily raised by her mother. Drea gained fame after her debut on Basketball Wives LA, where her dynamic personality made her a central figure of the show. However, her life took a complicated turn after a relationship with NFL player Tyrod Taylor. Recently, Drea rushed to court after receiving alarming news from her children's nanny while she was away on a business trip. The LA County Sheriff's Department attempted to lock her out of her home in Chatsworth, California, notifying her that an eviction lawsuit had been filed against her by Taylor's company, of course, which she was previously unaware, according to In Touch Weekly. Even though she's been, in court fighting to keep a place that she has not paid for, because she agreed to buy the home from him, but she ain't got the money. I guess she thought that he would just give it to her. In her statements, Drea explained that she had never been served the relevant paperwork, leaving her blindsided by the legal action. I don't agree with that. I think she knew exactly what was going on. Women like her are very delusional. She didn't really think that Tyrod would go this far. Tyrod wants her out of that house. The situation escalated when she learned a default judgment had already been entered without her knowledge. Whenever somebody gets a default judgment, that lets me know that you're not showing up to court. Her attorney confirmed that Tyrod allegedly obtained permission to serve her eviction papers via mail, a method Drea disputes, claiming she received nothing. So you mean to tell me that the sheriff's department is going to show up at your house and not have, according to her, relevant paperwork, that this is all done behind your back, even though you've been in this court battle for the last couple of months? I just think that she is being very disingenuous. And shout out to this article, Euroweb, Lee Bailey's Euroweb, because they actually included my video. Earlier this year, Drea filed a lawsuit against Tyrod Taylor, seeking to enforce an agreement for him to sell her their shared home, which he purchased while they were dating. She claimed the deal was established with terms that allowed her to buy the property at a later date after paying rent and investing in significant home improvements. However, Tyrod reportedly countered her offer of $2.8 million with $3.2 million, which she accepted, yet he later refused to complete the sale. You don't have the money. That's why he didn't complete the sale. You don't have the money. And this is the thing I don't understand. If Drea has 2.8 million or 3.2 million, why don't you buy another house? Why would you want to live in a house that your ex bought for you, who clearly doesn't want you there? And you're in this legal fight. If you have the money like you say you do, you will go get a house somewhere else. This is what I'm talking about. This is that entitled attitude. She feels she's entitled to it because he told her he would sell it to her. But I think that she don't have the money, that she's stalling. That's what I believe. Tyrod's legal representation has denied any wrongdoing, stating that Drea presented unsigned documents and that an agreement never materialized. They argued that without a formal contract, there was nothing legally binding for them to enforce. See, that's on Drea. See, Drea really thought that Tyrod was a sucker and he would sell her the property just because, or he would give it to her. That's what she really thought. Drea thought she was smarter than Tyrod, and she's not. This is why she's in the situation that she's in. He's going to get her up out that house. The judge is going to make her come to court, and he's going to order her to vacate the property, which is probably should have already happened. As legal complexities unfold, Drea remains in the public eye, navigating the challenges of her professional career alongside her personal struggles. Her ongoing situation serves as a poignant reminder of the intricacies involved in relationships, especially when property and financial agreements are at stake. Well, it seemed like the judge has already agreed with him, Drea. I don't know what you're going to fight. What the judge should do, and what the judge is probably going to do, is make her and Tyrod come to court, and they're going to make her stand there while he or whoever says, you know what, you have to vacate the property effective immediately, no stalling. You need to leave the home by this date. And if you don't, your stuff will be put out on the street. Because again, she thought she was smarter than she really was. She really thought that she was going to get that property from Tyrod. And I think she thought he would give it to her. Honestly, I feel like the reason why Tyrod is doing this is because I feel like she cheated on him. I think Drea cheated on him, because if they just separated, just grew apart, you know what I'm saying? I think this situation probably would have been settled already between the two of them. I think she played Tyrod and Tyrod feels played. And I think Tyrod is not going to let her get that house. They didn't sign any paperwork, which was smart on his end. But again, this was a situation of Drea believing that she was smarter than she really was. And she's getting this karma because she tried to leave him with the house while getting into another relationship. Like she went from Tyrod and then already had Jalen Green right there. Now, I don't know where she gets $2 million or $3 million from. Is Jalen Green giving it to her? This is why she was celebrating all over social media when Jalen Green got his contract, because she thought that she was going to use his money to buy that house. I don't think she had the money. I think she was stalling, waiting to see if Jalen Green would give it to her. Now, maybe Jalen Green did agree to give her the money, and now she running back to Tyrod saying she got the money. Tyrod's like, it's too late. I don't know how she thinks she's going to keep this house. The only way she keeps this house is if Tyrod changes his mind and sell it to her, and I don't think he's going to do that. She literally played herself. She played herself in this situation, and this is why she's getting evicted. She was online celebrating like she won something. This heifer was celebrating like she won something when Jalen Green got his new contract. That tells you everything you need to know about her. And I know that upset Tyrod Taylor. So he's going to play more and more hardball. I believe one of the reasons why she did that was to throw it in Tyrod Taylor's face, and he knows that. This is why he's playing hardball with her, and he's never going to sell her that house. He's never going to sell her that house. So I think that Drea did this to herself. She thought she was smarter than she really was, and she is going to be evicted. She's going to be evicted. She can try to file all she wants to, but they need to go back to court and get it officially put in paperwork that she has to vacate the property. Because it don't matter what improvements she made to it. It don't matter what agreement she says she made. There was no contract signed. And she needs to go and move in with Jalen Green. But Jalen doesn't want her moving in with him. Jalen Green does not want her moving in with him. Okay. That's why I don't get why she was online celebrating his new contract like it was her money too. I tell y'all, these heifers are nothing more than financial predators. 39-year-old woman with a 22-year-old basketball player. That's not love. That's a woman chasing money, chasing the bag by any means. She tried to use Tyrod Tyrod bought that house. Y'all noticed that relationship went south when Tyrod bought her that house. When he bought that house, the relationship went south. That's not a coincidence. That is because she wanted to get something so she can lead the relationship with something. And she really thought that she had it all figured out. She thought she had it all figured out, that she would, get this house from him, and then she would slowly get into this new situation and leave Tyrod Taylor in the back burner. But I think Tyrod is not as dumb as she thought he was, and he's not going to sell her that house. So the more she goes online bragging about being with Jalen Green and his contract, the more Tyrod Taylor is going to fight her on this until she is 100% kicked out of that house. So let me know what y'all think in the comments section. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, or X, Instagram. Check out all the videos on this channel. I'll see y'all next one.